The Association for Democratic Reforms has released their list of India's richest MPs. And guess who tops it? The Congress's Chhindwara MP Nakul Nath, also the son of former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath, ranks at number 1 with declared assets of over 660 crore rupees. Coming in second place is the Congress's Bangalore rural MP DK Suresh, the brother of the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar. Andhra Pradesh is leading in the list, with 4 MPs named in the top 10 list. And 9 of 25 sitting MPs, who are billionaires, hail from the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, the analysis doesn't end there. Out of the 514 sitting Lok Sabha MPs analyzed by the Association for Democratic Reforms, 225 of them, which is 44%, have declared criminal cases against themselves, and 29% of them, out of those 44%, have serious charges against them, such as allegations of murder, kidnapping, crimes against women, and promoting communal disharmony. Now we're going to be welcoming our guest to the broadcast. We have Mr. Jaskirat Singh, who is a trustee of the Association for Democratic Reforms. That is the organization that has released this report. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you also so much for waiting. What I wanted to ask you first was, can you explain the methodology which was used to conduct this research?
Yeah, sure. So this research is based on data which is provided by all the candidates themselves on the affidavits with their nomination papers. So this data was provided by all the Lok Sabha candidates in 2019 to the Election Commission of India when they filed their nominations. And we have taken it and digitized it and created reports from that using our software. So that is basically what it is.
All right. Would you also be able to take us through some of the key highlights of this report?
All right. So right now I have in front of me the billionaires report. So we have the 25 MPs who are 100 crores plus. And this is in the 543 member Lok Sabha, of which we could analyze only, I think, 512 or 514. So that is about 5%. And that is, one of the key features that we have Arabpatis in the MPs. And then party-wise, we have given a breakup, which is 9 from the BJP, and 2 from Shiromani Akali Dal, 1 from TDP, 1 from 2 from TRS, 1 from NCP, 1 from BSP, 2 from YSRCP, 1 from BJD, 1 from SHS, 1 from AITC, 2 from INC, and 1 from DMK. So pretty much, all over the place, basically. And we have also done state-wise breakups, which is billionaires are highest, I think, in Andhra Pradesh. We have 4. And then there are 3 in Telangana, and 3 in Karnataka, and 3 in Uttar Pradesh. And Punjab has 2. And there are several states which have 1 each. So that is primarily the assets of the MPs. And then, as you have already mentioned, we have also done a breakup of the criminal cases and liabilities and education details. So if we look at, for example, education,
yes, please elaborate on that as well.
Sorry? So we have 24% MPs who
please
are...
do continue. You can elaborate with that as well.
Yeah, so there are 5th pass, and between 5th pass and 12th pass, we have 24%, which is 122 MPs. So that is a bit concerning. And then there are 375, which is 73% sitting MPs who are graduate or above, which is good. And age-wise, for example, we have given a breakup, which is that 37% MPs at that time, in 2019 were between 25 and 50 years, which is 37%, 189 MPs. And 325 were above 50 years, which is 63% of the total. And gender details, out of 514 MPs analyzed, 75, which is 15%, are women, and 439, which is 85% are men. So apart from the criminal cases, these are the highlights.
That's pretty interesting. Sir, I also wanted to ask you your opinions on this list that's now come out, this report that's now come out. Two things which I want your opinion on. One, were you surprised by the fact that two Congress netas have topped the list of the richest MPs? That's one. The second, are you surprised by how many of our MPs in our country have criminal cases against them? 44%.
4% of whom have criminal cases?
44%, as per the report.
No. So sitting MPs, so this is billionaires, which are 3% or 4%. Criminal cases is pretty high. Unfortunately, I think I didn't
Sir,
print out the number
44,
of.
44.
Yeah. So 44 is more like it. And
Yes.
they are, so
Yes.
that is very, very concerning. The one problem is that for the last few elections, it has been going up always. We started in, I think, 4 elections back, and it was around 20, it was in 20s, then it became 30, then 35, then we are at 44. So, the criminal cases, MPs with criminal cases are going up. So political parties don't refrain from giving them tickets, and people probably, they don't see, much of a choice. When multiple parties push candidates with criminal cases, they end up, voting for one of them. That is the only option they have, and so that is a big concern. And the other concern that you mentioned, that one particular party has the highest, the richest MPs. I think it could have been any party, any of the big parties. Big parties give tickets to rich people. That is also concerning, because they are our representatives, and representative has to be, someone who looks like the people he's representing. But it seems our MPs are not truly the representatives, either in how rich they are, or in the kind of criminal cases they have. Because ordinary people don't have, we don't have 44% ordinary people having criminal cases, or 5% of ordinary people
True.
being Arabpatis. But our representatives are, like that. So I think there is some mismatch there.
Interesting. All right, Mr. Jaskirat Singh, thank you so much for joining us and for taking out the time to discuss this report and the key highlights of this report by the Association for Democratic Reforms. Once again, for our viewers, he is a trustee of that very same organization. Mr. Singh, thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Now, with this,